We all know that mental health is an important issue in human society. It has evolved from society treating mental health as being possessed by demons, to today, till in 2030 as it advances in technology, which show changes a human brain undergoes under stress. Today, as our guests, we welcome 3 different mental health practitioners to our show. Now, here is the exciting part. Our guests are all from different time periods. Hello, doctors. Let's dig deep and explore the fascinating world of mind. Dr. Wyatt is a clinical psychologist from 2023, specialized in using MRI scans to make assessments of connections between patients' behaviors and changes in their brain.
Hello everyone. Glad to be here.
Dr. Astrid, a health psychologist from 2030, uses technology and trains robots to monitor behavior and provides treatments and companionship to patients suffering from loneliness-based issues.
Isn't that how everyone should be treated? If we don't use technology, we will never be able to address all the issues faced by our society in terms of factors that make mental health a great concern.
Lastly, Dr. Frederick is joining us from the year 1893, when the field of psychology was born.
Dr. Wyatt, in the year 2023, what is your approach towards treating the mental health of people? We want to know it all.
Wait, before we go deep with this, do you really want me to believe that Dr. Frederick and Dr. Astrid are from the past and future? Are you pulling my leg?
Haha, no way, Dr. Wyatt. You are from my future. This must be a joke.
I bet you are both holograms of the past.
No, we really have brought all 3 of you together to discuss the approaches and advancements to tackle mental health problems during your time periods. We want to give our audience a glimpse of how your jobs and tools have evolved and changed over time.
In my time, people still considered mental health problems as satanic or demonic possession. In the worst cases, the patients were often left alone in mental asylums to die.
Dr. Frederick, aren't you the first doctor that identified that diseases of the human mind are not demon-possessing minds? It's crazy to think that people with mental diseases thought that they were possessed by demons.
Yes, but this is still new to many in our society, so it is hard to change people's minds. I work with my patients to understand the root cause behind their issues. In many cases, it is traumatic childhood incidents.
Yeah, we still do that in 2030, but at least we have tools that help us understand changes in the brain.
We don't have any tools that can help us see inside a person's brain. It takes a lot of experience and knowledge to understand the human mind. I am curious to hear if the future has any way to do this better?
Yes, today we have access to X-ray machines that uses imaging to let us see into the human body without making any cuts.
No way.
And there is something called an MRI, which reveals the brain structure and activities to try to find links between human behavior and brain image.
Yeah, but now in 2030 we have started using the MRI regularly to identify problems before they even happen.
That's very exciting. May I see a brain scan?
They can detect each lobe? This makes things even easier. The future is in safe hands.
Glad to see that the future has more tools for us psychologists to work with.
Many say that the mind is the storehouse of all memories, emotions, and brain juices. No matter what happens, we have to let the mind stay intact. In my time, there are still a lot of risk factors due to human error. Imagine, if therapy or any intervention goes wrong, then an entire human life can be ruined.
I read somewhere that back in 1893, you had to make incisions and open the brain to understand which part activates a response. It sounds very risky.
Goodness gracious, that is no longer practiced in today's medical procedures.
I believe that it is still more revolutionary than my time.
Yes, we have progressed a lot since then. The major drawback is that if any machine gives a false reading, then the entire treatment can go wrong. It is a wonderful feeling to protect lives, but mishaps can happen. How is the future for us psychologists?
Well, the future is easier, with more advancements and refined algorithms. The computers are running smoothly. There are trained virtual companions that offer social support to reduce loneliness. In the recent development, there is refined research that targets the core problems using safer methods and saves the patient from brain damage.
We are highly proud of all the good work that goes on in performing psychological assessments and therapies. From what I gathered, time is the changer of everything, Transitioning from back then to future, many things remain the same, yet the mode of performance has changed. We believe that in the coming next decades, mental health centers around the globe will evolve and mend more brains and emotions. Thank you so much to our guests for sparing your precious time and joining us. Have a good day.